Nick and John here from Aim High Family Firearms Center, and we're back to help you try and find something for the gun lover in your life. So we're back this time, instead of our budget guns like we did before, this time we're stepping out of that comfort zone and we're actually talking about some more high dollar guns. So these are truly our picks that we carry here in the store regardless of their price range. So they're not going to fall in that super budget class, but they are going to be the best quality that you can get that we can recommend in our store.
Yeah, we're talking about $700 on up on these.
Yeah, so a little bit pricier, but you really get what you pay for when it comes to a firearm. So we're always happy to show people these guns and to get them introduced to a great quality firearm. So John, why don't you start us out over there? I see that you got the We the People, which is one of my favorite guns out right now.
This is a limited edition from SIG. This is the We the People gun.
Why don't you hold it up and show the camera a little bit? That is a gorgeous gun. So they did a great job with this, with the distressed finish, with the grip panels, everything. So they took their time on this one to design it and make it perfect as a tribute to our country.
Yeah, the rep from SIG was in here about 2 weeks ago and explained this gun to me, and they're thinking about it. The distressed look is to give it that standout feature from everything else, but it's got some different things. First off, we got We the People on the side of the slide here. On the top of the slide, we have 13 stars for the original 13 colonies. On the other side of the slide, we have 1776, we all know what that means, the year our country was founded. And then on the grips themselves, there's 50 stars for all 50 states, and I'll take his word for him because I'm not going to count all of them. I don't know if I can count that high.
You got to take off somebody else's shoes to count their toes too.
But this isn't something that not only did a great job on not only the look, but the feel itself. That they did checker that front strap. That's a big complaint that we get from 1911 guys, that they don't checker that front strap. But I mean, they did a good testament to our country, and for the $1279.95 price tag on it, it's worth every penny.
Yeah, I mean, under $1,300 for a great 1911, very well designed. I think it personally fits great in my hand, and it does stand out. So when you're in the range, go down to our 1911 section, talk to one of us. We can easily find it because it definitely stands out in the crowd. What do we have next? We got another 1911. This is a Springfield, right?
This one is a Springfield. So this is the Springfield Operator. This is their new RO Elite line, which stands for Range Officer Elite. These come with a soft bag, 4 magazines, a holster, a mag pouch. I mean, you're getting a lot for your money.
Yeah, it's a lot of gear.
Unlike most 1911s, as we can see on the SIG here, we don't see that front 1913 Picatinny. They did a nice job putting that on the front for your light, your laser.
Well, heck, another option right there in front. They did some forward slide serrations. Makes it really easy to be able to either brass check or to be able to rack the slide from the front of that gun.
And the frame fit on this is freaking amazing.
Impeccable, right?
Yes, they did a very good job in that $1079.95 for this $1,000 1911 with a slide to frame fit like that. You can't go wrong.
I feel like we're back in the 80s, $1,000 for a good quality 1911.
I don't disagree with that one. I wasn't around then, but
so we got to pull a revolver into the mix. I mean, we have to. They're incredible guns. They tend to not have any issues with functionality because there's no major moving parts that can jam up. You don't have a magazine with ammo. You don't have any impact from the shooter on the gun that can really mess anything up. So great option. Why don't you tell us a little bit about this one, John?
So right now in my hand I have the Smith & Wesson 686 Plus, and that plus stands for +1.
Get an extra round of ammunition in that cylinder.
7 rounds of .357 Magnum. That's a lot.
Home protection.
This is the 4-inch barrel version. We do see it is stainless steel on the outside. It's high polished. It does have adjustable rear sight. It does have the front orange on the front blade to make it easier to see. These rubber grips are amazing. 38 special in this is like nothing.
Yeah, it's like shooting a 22. It really has very little felt recoil, so it's a great option to be able to go out and practice with this gun and save some money.
And you know what? This is one of our highest rented revolvers on the range, so you can't go wrong with it. With its about $800 price tag. Can't remember the exact price off the top of my head. I'm good, but I'm not that good.
We'll have it in the description for you.
But you can't go wrong with this. It's a great gun.
Awesome. Maybe Santa will bring me one for Christmas. All right, so come down. Springfield came out with the EMP quite a few years ago. And this is one of my favorite 9mm 1911s. And some of the 1911 guys out there will say that it's not a 1911 if it's not in 45. But you know, some of us really like the operating platform, but we don't like 45 as much. And some people will highly disagree with me, but that's okay. So this gives us all of the 1911 features in a 9mm. So you get incredibly low recoil, you get incredibly high accuracy, incredibly high quality. Great grips. They did a dimple type checkering on the front of the grip on this gun, which gives you a really firm grip, a really positive grip on the gun. Great gun all around. Highly recommend it. It's especially perfect for our female shooters that maybe don't like 45 as much, or the 1911s in their standard capacity are a little bit too heavy. So this is a great option for a lot of different shooters out there.
I really like the grip on that gun. It's great, and like he said, the 9mm and the 1911 platform has like no recoil.
Yeah, it's really skyrocketed in popularity too. I'd say over the last 5 years, I've seen just about every manufacturer come out with something in that 9mm caliber.
So Nick, what do we got next?
All right, so we've got the Colt Commander, and this is a great option also if you want to stick with something other than that 45. This is in 38 Super, which is a fantastic cartridge, a little bit more powerful than the 9mm, still a little bit less powerful than the 40 caliber. Kind of gives you that happy medium of a perfect platform to operate on, great caliber. So you could use this for defense, you could use it for going out and shooting on the range. The nice part about 38 Super too is if maybe you like to go out and you'd like to get into something like 3-gun, 38 Super is one of those calibers that can actually step you up into a higher power factor and help you get some extra points out of maybe a couple of misses. So that's going to be an awesome caliber, an awesome gun. This one shares some Novak sights, which are fantastic quality, easy adjustment back here. So if you do want to fine tune that gun, it's going to have some options for you.
A little bit else about this gun is it's a Talo exclusive, which means it's one of 800, I believe, is what they told us on that. So with that green frame and 38 Super, a lot of the Bullseye guys that come in, they say they really love that 38 Super cartridge because it shoots flat and hits where they want it to hit. But Nick, like in our last video, we had a wild card. What do you got for us today?
I get to share the wild card this time. I guess I get the pleasure here. One of my favorite guns that we have at the range, not the particular gun, but the entire line, is Wilson Combat. And anybody who is into high-end 1911s will tell you that the Wilson Combats are the way to go. There are a lot of custom manufacturers out there, but we carry Wilson Combat. We stand behind them. We love their quality. We love their fit, their finish. We love how they shoot. And we have this gun to rent on the range. And to truly appreciate it, you really need to come in and rent it and just see the difference. You know, go out and rent your $1,000 1911 and then come in and rent your $2,000 or $3,000 1911 and see how those run for you. You know, money is everything when it comes to a gun. You're going to get more quality for more money. You know, lots of manufacturers make good guns in reasonable price ranges, but as they step up through those classes and they get more and more expensive, you truly start to see the benefits of that money. Your money is not lost on these guns. Slide to frame fit is incredible. There's a perfect lockup on this gun. The trigger is amazing. The sights are fantastic. Each one of the Wilson Combats is going to come with a test target where they shot it at their facility. And they have a certain tolerance that they have to maintain before they'll actually let this gun leave their manufacturing plant. When they build these guns, each individual gunsmith that touches this gun actually signs off on a checkoff sheet. So you know who at that facility, and there's not very many gunsmiths, you know who it was that touched this gun and made this particular firearm in its perfect state. What do you have to add about the Wilson Combats? I know you shot them quite a bit.
I've shot a couple of them while working here at Aim High, and compared, you know, I've shot 1911s, and You know, I've shot the Range Officer Elites. I've shot some of the SIGs. There's nothing compared to a Wilson. Even a Dan Weston. I mean, there's not. You know when you're shooting a Wilson, it's just smooth. It feels right. The bullets go where you want them to go. I mean, it's kind of like magic.
It is. This is as close to magic as you can get. As long as you can point it where it's supposed to be pointed, it's going to hit there. These are great guns. I like to call them barbecue guns as well, for taking out and being able to show off to your friends. So this isn't just a functional a gun. It's truly a functional piece of art. So this has tons and tons of time put into it to make it what it is, but everybody will be impressed with it. You don't go wrong with a Wilson. You're never going to find one that doesn't look right. And if you do, Wilson would always make it right. They're never going to let one of their guns be out there not operating at its best every single day.
And I know that from a fact. We had a customer who came in and the bluing was off on his. Something that bluing is very, very time consuming. And something as small as the bluing, just a little mark in it, he said he didn't like it like that. And Wilson said, no problem, we'll fix it. That just shows not only their customer service, but that they stand behind their product, that it's worth every single penny. And for the price tag of $3,000 plus, sometimes around there, they got to stand up to that product, and
yeah,
they do.
They do a great job. They also make quite a few accessories. So if you do buy one of these other 1911s, they make all kinds of accessories that you can interchange in these 1911s that are going to allow them to perform better than they ever thought they could. Anything from triggers to any internal part. Magazines are their biggest one, though. If you buy a 1911, Wilson's magazines are where it's at. So you can go and you can pick up a Wilson Combat magazine in multiple different calibers for actually any of the guns that we've shown you, except for the revolver here. If you try and put a magazine in here, you won't have very much luck. But any of these other 1911s here, you can pick up some Wilson accessories. You can make them even better. And if you have a 1911 fan in your house that maybe has every 1911 that they ever wanted, buy them some Wilson accessories to change out in their guns. They'll never stop thanking you for making their gun better.
And as you can see here, we are a little bit of 1911 fans here, but there are other great guns out there. We do like the SIG Legion, great line. We just didn't have one to pull out to show you. There's also the CZ Shadows. They're amazing guns as well. But we can show you in the store when you come in all our high-end guns. We are a Wilson Elite dealer, and we are very proud of that fact. But Nick, is there anything else you'd like to add to the folks before we sign off today?
Yeah, so we showed you a couple of budget guns, and we showed you a few high-end guns. So the thing is, these aren't all the guns that we carry in our store. So not only can you stop in and see the full selection that we carry in the store, but you can also stop in if you have a particular gun you've been looking for, and we can put it on order for you. If it's available through any of our distributors, we can usually get it very quickly. If it's not, we can always get on the wait list, and we have some good clout with all of our distributors, so we can get those guns as soon as they become available. So feel free to check us out. Even if we don't have that gun in the store, we might be able to get it for you.
Yeah, and if you guys continue to like these videos, let us know what else you want to see top 5 of.
Yeah, absolutely. We love doing these, so if you have more to share, more that you'd like us to tell you about, feel free to comment. You can comment in this video, or you can let us know on our Facebook or Instagram. Thanks for joining us today, and have a great day.